We on the planet, along with the animals, form one part, indeed a common family. But however, these characters of the wilderness, the animals of the wild, we rarely see or encounter. So therefore, if we were to embark on a search for them, we need to come as guests and visitors into their world. The Wild Asia TV team has as its purpose moving into the jungle, looking here and there, learning of and observing the habitat and the life of these wonderful creatures, but keeping the rhythm of the jungle. So what we are about to now take you on is indeed a visual safari. So do join us and enjoy the experience. Have you ever wondered what serves as the menu of elephants' diet? Well, we ask this question because daytime and at night they have consumed enormous amounts, and you can see they have fattened themselves on their food. Now, if you were to think that they eat wild grasses and so on, well, that would be correct. But there's far more than that. It's a varied diet that they take in. And whenever it is that they fall ill or sick, it is on account of the variety of what they consume that they're able to find a cure. So we might even venture to say the elephant's menu is as big as elephants.
The favorite medicinal herb of the elephant is the Nidhikumba plant, scientifically described as Mimasa pudia. During the day, the leaves of this plant are open. At night, they shrink. Over and above this, the leaves go to sleep if they are suddenly shaken. When there is a solar eclipse, these leaves go to sleep because of the sudden darkness. This herb is a thorny bush. It is a favorite medicine of the elephants. The elephant cannot eat this herb in one gulp because it is thorny. This is how a Wild Asia TV camera secretly documented the way an elephant prepares Nidhikumba bushes before he eats them. It is reported that an elephant does not eat a huge quantity of the herb, but takes only a limited dose once in a way.
The need to be in a hurry doesn't always happen, just once in a while. But there are certain denizens of the forest who are always seemingly in a rush. And it has been observed that amongst the animals, the number one hurried and worried figure is the jungle dog. But it's not only the dog who's in a hurry in the jungle. The mongoose too is in an almighty hurry all of the time. And do you know the secret? It's looking for its next meal.
The saying goes that a mongoose never walks slowly. When you examine facts, it is quite true. The mongoose, which eats insects, is a hunter of snakes and serpents. This mongoose is in a great hurry, perhaps because it has got the scent of game. The cautious mongoose is considered an implacable enemy of cobras. For all we know, this mongoose is in a tremendous hurry because it has got the spoor of an animal. It also experiences the thirst that all animals feel. It needs a drop of water to slake its thirst, even at a muddy pool. Although he takes a drink of water, he is always focused on its hunting safari. Where is he heading? That's the question. But it is quite evident that it is tremendously hungry.
I think we all love to bathe. But of course, when it comes to bathing, there are all sorts of styles of bathing. Some go it alone and bathe themselves. Others stand ashore and then draw the water and bathe. And it has been said that dogs are exceedingly reluctant to bathe, and that if they must, they perforce must fall into the water to bathe. But not so in the realm of the elephants. They go far, great distances, travel in search of water that they can bathe, and once they start, it's hard to get them out.
The elephant is known to be a great lover of water. The elephant likes to be clean. It relishes bathing to overcome heat. As a habit, the elephant probes the condition of the water before it takes its bath. It delights in frolicking in water. When compared to other animals, the elephant's love of water is something quite special. In a world where there are men who resent bathing, the elephant's love of water is heartwarming.
Wild Asia TV is the media that serves the interests of the wild population. And so, for that reason, we are delighted to be able on occasion to draw up real close and get, well, not the close-up interview, but something pretty close to that, in order that you would know a little bit more about our wilderness friends.
The forest and wildlife are mysterious, intriguing, and eminently challenging. At the same time, it is aesthetically pleasing. Seeing wildlife in its natural setting, with its mystery and its compelling charm, is extremely difficult indeed. To document the life of the wild animals authentically, the Wild Asia TV team constantly roams the awe-inspiring forests and the wilderness. Sarparajalia, or the serpent eagle that we came across while we were trekking through the jungle was engaged in an effort to build a home of his own. Just like a young man who has come of age and thinks about settling down, this young bird too is busy making a nest. The young ones of this variety appear between February and May each year. During this time, the male builds an open nest at the top of a tall tree using twigs and leaves. The leaves ensure the comfort of the bird family. After the nest is built, the female bird lays 1 or 2 reddish-brown eggs. When the eggs mature and the young ones come out, they eat serpents, which is their staple food.
To scratch another's back is often done in our society in order to achieve some personal benefit for oneself. And there's plenty of that happening. In the animal kingdom, if one wants one's back scratched, you've got to do it yourself. And furthermore, there are certain designated spots where you can have your back scratched. And this rule applies even for the kings of the jungle. Although, to have one's back scratched, you may need to even stand in line.
This lonely tree is not at all ordinary. With its coarse bark, it has a special duty to perform. That is, to assist the elephants to scratch their backs. This tree performs its duty excellently, without expecting any perks or privileges. How the elephants queue up and get their needs fulfilled is immensely amusing. How the elephants patiently wait their turn is an example of discipline that is rare even in the human community. To us humans, who expect others to scratch our backs, this elephant behavior is eminently surprising.
Cleaning out an old home and making it habitable is not an easy task. And usually this kind of cleaning burden devolves upon the ladies. And just so it is that, when you keep moving from house to house, every time one moves, they have to clean and prepare. Now, in the jungle, it is very similar. It does happen that in the case of our parrot here, who does not have a fixed abode and must move on to different homes, lots of work has now to be undertaken.
This newlywed parrot couple is ready to move into a new house. Just like most human husbands, this parrot husband too waits on a side. The parrot husband, perched on a branch, waits until the parrot wife informs him that it's time he came home. Even keeping watch is an important duty. He's quite alert to what's happening around him. The reason for his alertness is because of his wife. He knows that when she creeps into their nest, she cannot hear the sounds of the world outside. This way, she is exposed to much danger. Therefore, he provides her protection, while the wife is inside the nest, getting their home ready. This way, mutual assistance is necessary throughout life.
It has been observed that young children are much like baby elephants, cannot keep still. And so it is that a great deal of effort has to be spent on trying to order the disorderly young baby elephants. And as you probably are aware, usually the baby elephant is kept right in the middle of the herd to protect it and prevent it from running free and doing naughty things. Well, on this occasion, we are able to observe a family of elephants coming along and a youngster there with them and see what mischief he gets up to.
The mother elephant leads her son to the lake for a bath. The young elephants love water, just like children. Once they get into the water, it's not at all easy to get them out. The baby elephant sports about in the water to its heart's content. He dives, swims, and engages in all activities he loves. But the mother is always alert to the antics of the baby elephant. After about an hour, darkness falls. The rain begins. Making a great effort, the elephant mother gets the baby elephant out of the water. When the mother looks back, the baby elephant is missing. It has gone back to the water once again. This makes the mother slightly angry. She hurries to the water to take the baby out, even if she has to be a little harsh. There is hardly any difference between human babies and baby elephants when it comes to mischief.
Life here in the wilderness appears for but a moment and then disappears without comment or commentary, and far away from human eyes, and we're not able to savor or appreciate them. It is for that very reason alone that these precious moments have been captured and brought before you, so that you can savor and enjoy and value the experience. And this is the responsibility that has been undertaken by Wild Asia TV to bring such moments before you. And so our promise is that we will return again soon with more images that you can then savor and experience. But for now, it's goodbye.